Yo, good morning, welcome back. How we doing? Cockpit external view mode. Just messing about with my controls because it seems to have lost one of them. Let me do that. Why is it lost? Oh my, how we doing? Cockpit external view mode, that one. Why did you lose that? There we go. Right, anyway. This alpha's got some things about it. Did I use the Xbox controller yesterday? Yeah, not for flying. I did use it initially for flying, but then I remapped a bunch of controls. Tristan, the bot's going to take a little bit of tweaking. Thank you 25 months on Twitch, Robazaz, and Purple Gaming Dude, thank you for 59. I've spawned in at New Delhi, by the way. Looks like it's very sunny here. I thought we'd have a look at New Delhi. Let's have a quick look at the... Where we are. Can we get the layers? Navigation. Ooh. They're disabled. You can put the winds on. Hey, that's nice. Cool. I thought we'd have a quick look around and then do some career again in a bit. I'm gonna go fly east. It looks like that's where the urban areas are to the east. Let's try that. Let's see. Let's toggle that to east. I'll put that on a couple of thousand. Track eye working? Yes, it is. There we go. Lovely. How cold is it where I am? Uh, 8 Celsius and cloudy.
Congrats on your two-fisted streaming.
Onamichi, thank you for 5,000 bits. As ever, sir, thank you very much for your generous support of the channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Purple Gaming Dude with 5 years, 60 months. 5 years incredible support. This deserves a celebratory Sunday brunch, so I will enjoy it. Will you enjoy your lunch, sir? Alex! Oh my life, look at Alex's tier 3. Tier 3. 10 years, 120 months. I might add that he wasn't tier 3 for 10 years, though. I don't know how long he was tier 3 for, because when he started subbing, tier 3 wasn't even invented. 10 years of being subbed, what can I say other than a colossal waste of money? In all seriousness, thanks for many years of entertainment. Thanks, you scumbag. Yeah, 10 years of support. What do I think of Burning Blue Design's North Weald? As a person who has flown out of North Weald a number of times, I was quite impressed. It's pretty accurate. Looks pretty good. Right now, I don't feel like buying any add-ons, though, until 2024 comes out. There we go. I did your real world flight to South England in the sim. Which one? The one down to Lid? Well, this is like model nicely. That's a really nice airfield to land at. Let's at the AP. Default New Delhi. Does the circuit breaker panel work? I haven't actually tried it, to be honest. I honestly don't know. Oh, that's not modelled very well, that piece of road there, is it? Something missing there. Look at the traffic on the satellite scan. It's crazy. Thank you, Scott. Rash Kring, thank you for gifting us up to the Hybrid Dub. On Twitch, Supercars, thank you for 39 months. The Himadri Hostel. Let's make a little bit of a left turn. Oh, we're not on heading cold, are we? Fuel's always low. It always spawns with low fuel. We can always mid-air refuel, it's fine. On FS 2020 with an add-on, I have a nice simulator. What add-on? We'd like to see some more real-world flights. Won't be happening for a while. Turn that down a bit. Who set off the squeaky bike on? NL Gaming on Twitch gifted 5 subs. Thank you very much, NL Gaming. If you got a sub, please give him a thank you. Considering a sim cockpit, been looking at next level Boeing. Ooh, I see something. Corp Korea first DLC would be amazing. I'm going to go back to Korea and see what else we can do in there. I did see, we did the initial flight, got our license yesterday, and I think the only things we can do are chartering people around by the look of it, but we'll see. It's still irritating when you react to a comment on YouTube and I start searching for it on Twitch to understand what's going on. Lol. It's going to take a bit of adjustment for everybody, I think. What is that there? See, why does it show Commonwealth Games as a label here, 11 kilometers away, but I don't see... Oh, I have to look at it. Ignore me. It's the Safdar-jung. Lotus Temple 6. See, I never have these things turned on. So I have no idea how they work. I just should never have them on. The game's level locking to prevent disasters. Yeah, probably. Don't blame it. Did you, Tom? Yeah, I heard that too. Somebody kept banging on about cricket. Did it take long to set up the key bindings? It does save the settings, Centurion, but what it doesn't save is the profile. And what I mean by that, Centurion, is if you go to settings, right? Each one has its own... If I go to Bravo there, you see how it says copy? By default, it says none. So when you change some settings in here, it saves them to this, but then when you restart the sim, jump on a plane, it's like that. So you have to come into here and do that. And you have to do it for each control, just make sure they're on the copy. So it does save stuff, it's just that it doesn't keep the profile remembered in this tech alpha. So yeah, it's just a little quirk at the moment. Oh wow, that's detailed, isn't it? Look at that. Blimey. That is super cool. You can literally see where they're taking the satellite image and then just like spawned loads of buildings on top of it. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's just a little, probably a little bug they didn't spot before they released the build, I think. What is this thing? The Lotus Temple. That's pretty neat. Have I been to Switzerland? IRL, yes. I might go and spawn at Geneva actually and have a fly around. Some of these roads are disconnected. If you look at this, there's some like mapping needs to be worked on here. It's like stuff that it's not picking up on. It still looks stunning though. Does what look good? And thank you 51 months on Twitch. How far a big upgrade is it from 2020, you mean? It's kind of hard to tell at the moment in the Tech Alpha. Like, it's playing very well. But there's only 3 aircraft, limited career mode and stuff. I don't know New Delhi that well. Is there anywhere we should be flying to? Commonwealth Games. National Institute of Biologicals. JP. No, yeah, there's definitely an issue with cruise ships. Well, the ships in general. Innsbruck is not rendered, but the airport looks like a parking place for in-game vehicle assets. Yeah, I didn't spawn in at Innsbruck. I've not seen that yet. Yeah, there's definitely some missing road again. I don't know when they've clearly not done photogrammetry here. But some of the satellite AI learning has not picked up on these roads properly. We're in New Delhi. That's a long straight road, look at that. Oh. Interesting. Will I get free charts in the game instead of having to navigate sub? Unknown at this stage. You hope your 3050 gets up this hill. Yeah, you'll be fine. I mean, it's got all the settings on Ultra, so it's drawing everything right now. You could dial some detail down and basically get a lot higher frame rate. Yeah, charts are built in, but I don't know how good they are or how often they're updated. Like, I really just don't know. I wouldn't want to give somebody a steer on that. I don't know. I got a 2060, but I'm fine playing at 1080, 30 FPS. Is that what you're getting? 30 FPS? And you can swap aircraft a lot easier now, yeah. What's the frame rate? Hang on. Let me bring up my NVIDIA overlay. Okay, I'm getting 53 FPS and I'm rendering at 2560 by 1080. And then my graphics card is taking that, scaling it down, drawing all the other stuff with the cameras, then it's recording it locally at a high bit rate and it's streaming it to Twitch and YouTube. So my graphics card is working quite hard right now. Thanks, Jensen, by the way. Nice card, mate. Nice card. My graphics card's doing 85% load. So yeah, for a 2560 by 1080, I'm getting 53 FPS with most of the settings on Ultra. Yeah, this has had no world updates, really, has it? I mean, it looks good, but it's not photogrammetry level. Let's see if we can go to end flight. So you see how easy it is. What's Geneva? Is it LSGG or something? Yeah. That's how easy it is to change location now. It's just a lot better. One thing I've noticed a little bit of a bug Like if I say I want to depart out of 04, it won't always remember that. And also, I think when I did the EFB fueling... Why are you showing pounds? Payload options, taxi fuel... Aircraft... That's quite a nice visual. Load in aircraft, so I'm clicking on that, but I'm not convinced it works. Flaps full on takeoff? I don't think so. That seems to be a bit disabled at the moment. Anyway, I've chose 04, but often it doesn't put me on 04. Munter, thank you for 5 months on Twitch. Kai Brooks, thank you for 32. So like I'm on 2-2, even though I literally chose 04.
Geneva Tower, SXGS ready at runway 22, departing straight out.
And then look at my fuel level, right? So my fuel is not what I asked it. So I think either I'm not doing it right or that bit's bugged at the moment. Because if I come back into here now and give me some fuel... Say load. See, it loads it now. So I'm not sure how that works. It might auto switch for Winston, I really don't know. But yeah. Tech Alpha, isn't it? GCFC, thank you for 97 months on Twitch. The light's working now, I like it. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of you two, you're superfluous. Fly, where should we fly? Kinda want to loop back and go over the water. On east. Glad to see you played test. I bought the honeycomb flight controls with thrustmaster pedals. I can't wait for these. At the moment, it's not auto mapping these controls on the Tech Alpha, but I'm fairly sure it will on release. I don't know, I'd turn HDR off, LL, it messes with OBS. Is the scenery also an alpha? I think everything is technically an alpha. Everything is technically part of a technical test, isn't it? All aspects of it is not production quality. What is the big goal in this game? It's not really goal driven like that. If you want goal driven, you want to go career mode. So it does have a built-in career mode now. Some people just play it for simulation. Some people fly around the world and look at stuff. Other people play career modes and stuff. Like, everybody wants something else, something different out of the sim. I'd say it looks pretty good for Alpha. Lucky Shot, thank you for 58 months. Right, I think we'll fly off in that direction, I think. That's Geneva. Where did I go? I went over here and did a... like a cable car thing I did up here somewhere. I was up there. Took a train down there. I went over level crossing, a big train came across, and then we went down to the base, took a cable car up to the top, and had a look around. Last time I was in Geneva, which I did on one of my birthdays a few years ago. Literally day tripped it to Geneva via EasyJet. It was great. T-Boy, thank you for 13 months. Good morning. Yeah, today, basically the Tech Alpha ends at 7 AM tomorrow morning, GMT. So, yeah. Today's the last day to mess about with this. You never know, they might do another one in a week or two. They might take what they've learned, adjust some stuff, maybe release it to more people, who knows. What airfield is that? En masse. Head over that way. Do you already know if career is more of a casual mode if there's difficulty settings? Emo Jack, we played career mode yesterday, and I did the initial kind of, you have to get your license, and I have to say, like, it's not easy, it's not hard, but it's not easy. Like, to pass your test, it requires you to do certain things, like fly a circuit pattern, land, it looks at your landing rate, it looks at how well you control the aircraft. And then I did another flight where I had to transport a passenger. He wanted to go and look at something. So we took off, flew over to this thing, flew around it so we could get a good look, and then brought him back again. And I lost a bunch of points because when I was flying around the thing you wanted to look at, I was going a little bit too quickly. And but because of a bug, it didn't show me what speed he wanted to be at, and I exceeded that speed. But I still came back and it gave me like an A for it, but it had deducted a bunch of points. And then that kind of scales you up, and you can then choose specialities through the tech tree. So you can go off in different directions. Like if you want to be an airline transport pilot, if you want to do heavy haul lifting stuff, like you can enjoy the career mode however you want, really. But you do have to pass a test before you're allowed to do stuff. It's kind of fun. They survived. They did survive, Roger. Yeah. Career mode seems to be easy to learn, but some time to master. I think so. I think there'll be certain people who are not used to fly. I mean, don't forget, I'm used to flying, you know, altitudes and headings. If you're not really used to that kind of stuff, you may struggle initially but it'll make you a better pilot, and which is a good thing, because it kind of shows you the boxes to fly through, so it will make you a better pilot for it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of amusing stuff with the ships. The shipping is definitely broken. We flew over Amsterdam and there were so many cruise ships just on top of each other and going down waterways that, quite frankly, they have no business going down. But yeah, it's an alpha. What you're going to do. Andy Lad, thank you for 30 months. By the way, Lamperbauer, thank you for gifting a cashew membership to Pierre on YouTube. I think I missed that one, Lamperbauer, but thank you. I would have a look at the scenery over here. You can kind of see it dynamically loading stuff because the actual install on my hard drive is 9 gigabytes, which is spectacularly small, so I think it just kind of streams everything else. I did increase the local cache. I put it up to, what, 30 gig or something? The default is 16. Yellow and red trees, but green ground. What colour are you expecting it to be? Did you have any type of stutter regarding the stream of data at any point? You don't really notice the... It doesn't kind of do the Unreal Engine thing that I see Trains in World do, where it freezes the sim and then loads the next sector in. It doesn't do that. It's constantly streaming stuff. You do see it sometimes, like, refresh everything. I'm not really sure why it's doing that. But you know, you do visibly see it sometimes just refresh all the objects. Impressed with what you've seen so far, Tristan? It's looking pretty decent for where it's at. I think you'll find when it releases there might be... I'm going to sneeze. There might be a few months of teething problems, but it's a super massive project. You've got to accept that. It's not going to come out the door like absolutely perfect. I don't think there's any military stuff. IMAX, no. There are military planes, but I don't think you're going to have a military career, at least not initially. Can we thread that needle? Have we noticed it's getting a little bit bumpy as we get near the mountains? Yeah, but Flight Pro, most people are not hardcore simmers. It's the old bell curve, isn't it? You've got to hit the middle of the bell curve. If you go to one end of that bell curve and say, I'm only going to appeal to hardcore, well, you're not going to get the sales that you need to run the project. I think, Ryan, the way career mode is supposed to work is you start off working for the man, and then eventually you buy your own plane and take on the risk of owning an aircraft, but then you keep all the profits. You want a carrot and a stick, but you want to be challenged to learn the plane. I think you're going to get some of that. The sim doesn't apply changes of cache size, at least on your side. Did it do on mine? I can't remember. Was it under general? Was it here? No. Where was that cache setting? Maybe it's not visible here. Maybe it was only on the main menu. I can't remember. There's a setting in language called Authentic ACC. It's to declare the runway numbers correct enough. Oh, where's that? Language. Authentic ATC. Adjust language spoken by air traffic control when flying internationally. What does that mean? That should be on by default. Okay, we'll try that. Thank you for that. I would never have looked on the language for that. Never. I think it should literally say freedom units, yes or no, and it should be off by default. I am planning on watching the Starship launch Quantum, but I am streaming at the same time, so that will be interesting. Yeah, DCS has got an insane learning curve, which is why it has a relatively small player base. Because most people spawn in and like, what the heck am I doing? And there's no assistance. And a million mapping buttons. Right, should we try... It's just course. I'm thinking let's try changing the weather a little bit. Don't think you... Well, Ryan, most people will probably offer a free upgrade. I would have thought, but who knows. I go to November... December... Temperature. Interesting. So if I make it cold, Ooh. That's cool. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Well, you can just dynamically add snow. That's lovely, that is. What does that one say? Lightning. Pressure, humidity. They seem to do an awful lot. Wait, is it me or those trees changed species? Do the wipers work well? I'm wondering what's through that valley. Reckon we get away with flying through that valley? They do. Some of the trees yesterday, we see that? Is that refresh then? Some of the trees yesterday, we went through the months and they lost their leaves, which was awesome. But I was trying to work out if these things just flip tree type, but they clearly didn't here. I think it's up the hills they tend to be a different tree type. Maybe we'll find El Capitan. Nobody found El Capitan. Better FPS. It's doing 58, 55, 56, 57 FPS right now. So that's running nicely. That's a bit of a janky road, look at that. Yeah, if you notice the trees on these hills, they look like they've all lost the leaves. So you can't grumble. I mean, how many trees can you see? Like, that's insane. That's insane how many trees it's drawing. Yeah, I agree, Sniffer. Like, the whole point of flying military is to blow things up. $59 FPS. So I think most of the FPS draw was coming from all those buildings. Now we're in the valley, we're just getting a high FPS. This is cool. Imagine living in this valley. How is the McDo in the Airbus? There is no Airbus in the sim right now. 3090 Jasper. How much is the default lot? I don't know, Newmark. Where would I find that setting? What is that? Mont Blanc. 7 kilometers. What? That is Mont Blanc. Is there much of a visual difference between high and ultra? Honestly, don't know. I haven't really played around with it. Showcase. Those trees here are doing some weird stuff. Do you see this? I think that's DLSS doing that. I think NVIDIA's DLSS can't cope with all these trees moving. There's no way this is Mont Blanc. I don't know why it's labelled as Mont Blanc. There's a lot of industrial stuff here. It's a bit random. Wonder if you can skip license tests and fly missions as you please. Not in career mode. I really don't think you can do that. But here's the thing, right? If you just went straight to the missions without doing the license tests, like, the game doesn't know whether you can do it or not. Wonder if they fix the elevation, texture, scenery and updates. I have seen some scenery cracks, particularly in the water. Now that looks more like Mont Blanc, maybe. But yeah, I have seen some terrain issues, but Alpha. You think this is going to look alright in the Series S? I have absolutely no idea. What is that? These weird patches. I don't know, maybe it was like Mont Blanc Airport or something. Let's see how far along the valley we can actually go. You have to follow the river. Well, this one. Or follow that way rather than that way. So what goes this way then? Don't think I can turn around though. Surely you mean right. Where does this go? This is going to Aosta in Italy. What's the altitude of that peak though? Yeah, they will, Roger. I think that on the Series S they'll have to cut down a lot of stuff. It'll still play, but... Can we go left here, do you reckon? Nip through that valley? No, it doesn't think... No, we can't. Can't go that way. And this looks like a bit of a dead end as well, to be honest. Tell you what we'll do. We'll have to do a U-turn and then go the other way. I'm going to turn around and then go follow the river. Well, you can go anywhere, Thomas. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I reckon they will, Supercorer. I reckon they'll do more than one test. But we'll see. I reckon maybe they'll do another test and allow more people to play just to sort of... They need to load test the servers, don't they? Really. Does look really good. I might just stay at 5k. So let's do 5.5. Yeah, we're going to flick back to career mode in a bit. I just wanted to have a play around and see what Geneva was like and stuff. $3 million jobs. Yeah, so the way that works is there are tons of jobs in the sim, and then it multiplies it by all the different job types. There are many, many job types. And then it looks at the time of year, so it eliminates certain things and adds certain things depending on where you are and what time of year it is. And then if you factor in the weather, like even if you was to do the same mission, if you did it at the same time, a different time of year, in different weather, it would just be a very different experience. So the kind of combinations for things you can do in career mode are just nuts. Yeah, so for example, you won't get a mountain rescue you won't get a mission where you go and rescue a skier from a mountain if it's like the middle of summer there. It'll just eliminate those jobs. So it kind of looks at things that are affected by the time of year and then knocks them out or adds them. I don't think aircraft gets dirty, so I don't think you need to clean it, no. What's this meant to be here? This like black sludge thing, what is that? Is that meant to be like water or something? I don't know. Like I really don't know what it's meant to be. A ski run. That would be... That would be an interesting ski run. Good luck dropping, good luck stopping here. Need to put a big ramp at the end of it. Maybe it's meant to join onto that, I don't know. It kind of goes across there as well, look. Weirdly. They're everywhere. Oh, that makes more sense there, look. Banana Hanster, thank you for 107 months on Twitch. Micard, thank you for 70. Yeah, I think it's a texture bug. I don't think... Because it kind of runs all the way across here. It's a bit strange. It is impressive though. I mean, just the sheer amount of trees. Look at that. Kind of crazy. I can't wait till they add the animals. It's the area borders. I'm not so sure, but who knows. I would not want to live here. You would hardly ever see the sun. Honestly, that sun will never hit you. That's Mont Blanc there, 10 kilometres. You wouldn't think that was 10 kilometres. I presume that's straight line distance though. That is nuts. Living in the shadow of Mont Blanc. That's what these people do. Davor, thank you for 85 months on Twitch. What a crazy place to live. So how far does this go? Does this like just keep cutting through? It goes quite far this way. Oh, there you go. That's the redraw I was talking about. I don't know what that is or why it does it. I think maybe it loads something further down and then refreshes the cache here. Maybe it won't do that on release. I don't know. Is it me or does this valley end about here? Yeah, I think they've done a very good job on it, Roger, if I'm honest. Are you Alas Squirrel's Jim's son here, Astro? I am, yeah. Astro Biscuit. Try to land in the valley. Where are we going to land? There's no, like... There's no airfield. There's nowhere to land. Also, if that... I can't see what's around the corner, but we can't make that elevation. Sion Airport should be in front of you. What, here? Is that LF9SO? Crikey, there's not much room for manoeuvre. The physics feel different. It definitely feels lively. In a bit of turbulence it can feel a little bit too twitchy, but I've seen it fishtail a bit too much. But I think it's a new flight model, isn't it? So it's a far right wing apparently. LF9SO is directly off our right wing. Unless there's an airstrip up here. I don't see one. Did they fix the stall? Not really at the moment. I think there's some kind of assist on. You still playing Flight Sim 95? What are you playing that on? Since Point Point's a bit, yeah. They've obviously been talking to Mercedes engineers, haven't they? Oh. Wait, where did the river go? There are people that live here. This is insane. I bet they all know each other. Courchevel Airport must be near. Well, that's what we've got on the radar at the moment. Not a lot. Oh, it's getting bumpy. You see this? You're getting the wind coming off the mountains. I love this terrain display, it's so good. See, according to this, that's a river. Is this here? Because if you look at the map, this shows a river. LFLJ. Oh, that's not the right one. Hang on. Where's he flying? I'm just flying random places. Which one does it want me to turn for this? Oh, there you go. L F L. Did you say J? No, just no J. L F L. Hang on. E F G J. Courchevel. Activate. That's behind us, apparently. It's all the way back there, dude. That's a long way away. We are not where you think we are. Pollock, thank you for 84 months on Twitch. Nerdy Drew, thank you for 81. Looks like the valley opens up a lot here, doesn't it? Look at that. Cool thing is, if you go Shift V, you can basically take some like cracking photographs if you want to. Let me turn the overlay off because it literally obscures what I can see. There we go. Oops. So let's see. Take photo, LB to rotate. X plus RB for exposure. So you can like over or under expose the shot. X plus RT to focus. That's that plus that. So you can like blur everything out in the background if you want to. What's the zoom? There's the zoom. What's I think is missing? Activate autofocus. X plus T. What's missing is the ability to mess with the weather from in here. Because I think you have to adjust the weather before you get in here. Like I want to play with the weather while I'm in photo mode, really. Oh wow, that suddenly opens up. Look at this. There must be an airfield down here. Fuel's on the left here, 56%. MG Green, thank you for subbing with Prime. Welcome. Wow, now this is a place to live. This is nuts. Is this farmland, do you reckon? This is like rich, fertile ground or something? Often in these valleys, they're like quite fertile land, aren't they? Sign airport should be right in front of you on the valley floor. Let's have a look. LSGS, that one. Yeah. There you go. Bang in front of us. Oh, we're on thingy, aren't we? Hang on, put it back on heading mode. Man, this looks like a cool approach down here. Look at that. Simon was a military airbase before. It was incredibly loud when you lived in the... Oh my, can you imagine living in that valley in an F-18 punching out of that? 5 AM. This is awesome around here. You would move immediately. They get scrambled at 2 in the morning. Like, thanks. How are the physics? Yeah, they're pretty good. Or flyer in, I think. You just live on top of a mountain at the edge of a valley and fighter jets would fly by 100 meters over your house. Dude. I'm surprised pieces of your house didn't fall off. How long do you think it'll take VATSIM to work with the sim? Literally, it'll work as soon as Sim Connect works, right? I don't think it'll take long at all. Jackal, thank you for 4 years, 48 months on Twitch, thank you. Yep, people love flying VATSIM. People love flying career mode. there's something for everybody here. It's getting a bit bumpy. No, I've still got cabin sound. Show you some night lighting. Yeah, sure. I don't think you can pre-install anything yet. Don't think there is a tower view. Is that runway 07? I tell you what, if they're meant to be pappy lights, I could barely see them. It's even got like exit signs. Oh, the cheese brakes. What's going on? Rental aircraft cheese brakes. Literally, I'm full on the brakes there. A Cessna stops a lot better than that. That's completely nuts. You notice though, it kind of jostles around a bit on the uneven surface, which is nice. Also, for default scenery, there's a lot of stuff here. Look at this. This is pretty cool, actually. Signs Wargar Martin flew the DH Vampire. Oh, there's the little buggy thing. There's no guy in it though. And the fuel tanker's moving. That's pretty fun. Look at that. That's hilarious. That was a very scenic approach. I enjoyed that. Right, let's go back to the main menu, and we'll jump back into career, I think. The main menu. We'll jump back into this. Because there was a bunch of options to choose from. Yeah, so we did our certification, which is this one here. We've done that. We got our PPL. So we're allowed to do... We haven't got a commercial license yet, though. But if you notice, to get a commercial license, it says we need to do 2 first flight airplane missions. So we've done 1. If we do another one, we should be able to try and get our commercial license. But that's for rotorcraft, which I think is locked. Maybe it'll let us do this one. Maybe. I don't know how far this career goes. And then there's loads of things you can specialize in, which ends in like super heavy cargo transport. And then on the way, you basically just decide like what it is you want to do. We need to get level 3 for a ferry flight. So we've got some flights to do. Yeah, career mode, Dastinger. That's that one of the big draws of Flight Sim 2024. Euro Flight Sim 2, exactly. Company's not available. Missions, there we go. So, because I chose somewhere near Chicago as my starting area, this is what we've currently got as the options. What I don't know is, like... marginal VFR conditions? You what, mate? It must be a bit sketchy around here today. Vista of Lockport with Ryan. Difficulty 1 star. Flying locals around... Is that... How do you say that? Joliet? Joliet? Mother and son reunion over Bolingbroke booked by Jennifer. Does that mean I have to go somewhere? Like, there's the airfield, but what's that? Is that where they're coming from? Or is that where they're going to? I think there's a bunch of tutorials, yeah. Flying locals around with Darian. You have to rescue them on the highway. Yeah, what's this? This is a 102850. It's like a 20-odd minute flight. A ride with familiar faces to the local club around Oak Forest. View briefing. Michael Padilla, a local boy, is eager to learn more about his area. He's the opportunity to have a scenic ride over Oak Forest. Which is exactly the kind of thing we just did, where you fly over there, turn around and come back. Marginal VFR. I think the visibility looks a bit sketchy. GJ, it's been a long time I've seen your stream. What happened to Sunday Night Truck? I don't do those. No, but a few years. Let's go over here, somewhere interesting. What's that one? Chris wants to explore the Port County. There's 3 here. Sarah wants to explore it. Chris wants to explore it. Discovering Tail Creek with locals. It's a 24-minute... A scenic ride over Porter County with Robert. The last mission we did, I think it was like a mission with David or something. Pathos63, thank you for subbing with Prime, by the way. And then he brought his mate with him. Was it Rob? He literally brought somebody else. He +1 the whole thing. Some woman. So I don't believe it anymore. Take Jessica and her mum above Hobart. Wait, what? From there to there? Surely not. Jessica and her mum. Hang on, this could be fun. Where's the mission going to? No. What is that? You take off, fly over Lake County, then land. That's an insane mission. What is that? Like, literally, you might as well just take off, fly over that, and then land. Oh my god. What, you want to do that one? You're kidding me. I'm sure we can find a better mission than that one. Who spends the amount of money to literally fly one pound and land? Yeah, it just goes like over their house. Oh, where's F-Pops? Cheap flight. Marginal VFR. Alright, let's see what happens. I can't believe we're doing this. Clients: Jennifer Brewer, Flight Coordinator, Operator, Hobart Flying Club. Offer high quality sightseeing flight to your passenger. Mission criteria: sightseeing quality, flight smoothness, landing smoothness. So you'll be rated on this. I assume there's a potential 15,190 XP, and then depending on what you do here, you get more or less of that. Don't fly fast. I need to slow down, don't I, when we get to the actual thing. Where's my bomber jacket? I'm really depressed by the fact we don't have a bomber jacket. Nor do I have my glasses on. And that's literally not me. Also, I can't remove all the stuff yet, so I'll remove what I can. I can't remove that. I haven't worked out. Has anybody worked out who's played this how to click that? Because I can't click that. I don't want the formal attire. Why should be in a bomber jacket? Wait, I thought it was a mum. That's a bloke, isn't it? That's literally a bloke. Jessica and a mum, wasn't it?
Here's your chance to share the magic of flying. Captain, please welcome aboard Jessica and her mom. They're good friends of the club members and they're living nearby. So it's a bit special to take them with you. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Let's go, Captain.
I'm impressed that they said mum and not mom. There's no way, like... Right, we're going to fly... Well, actually, I don't know what we're going to fly, but I'm going to assume it's going to be about 2,600. Now, we'll see if we've got the new announcement things. Or for the runway numbers. Runway 36 or whatever.
Tree Hotel Oscar Traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to runway 36.
Oh, yes! Yes! Finally! So all you got to do is change that setting.
Captain. I'm Jessica. Can't wait to be looking down at my hometown.
Hey, I'm Michelle, Jessica's mom. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, Jessica's mum. Yeah. You definitely didn't tag your friend in there. What am I holding short here?
Tree Hotel Oscar Traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taking off runway 36 north departure.
Okay, right. Let's go landing lights. I don't think it measures that. She's going to complain about my, because you have to toe brake to turn in this. That is quite a thin runway. This is like Earl's Cone. Look at this. Doesn't tell me what altitude we're climbing to. I've no idea.
I could get used to this.
This is... Okay. I'm just going to keep flying this direction until it tells me what to do. There we go, we're making a left climbing turn. $1,600? Wait, where's the thing gone? Where's the box gone? What? That's a bit of an aggressive box. To me, was that box nowhere near the right place? Set a speed of unknown. I don't know what speed it wants me to go to. Okay, we'll fly at 1600, but I don't know what speed it wants. I'm just going to slow down a bit. Stay below. Okay, we're obviously flying too quick. There we go. 80 knots probably is my guess. Go on, Jessica, have a look. And Jessica's mum, enjoy. I don't know if it's 87, I've no idea. I reckon it's below, like, flap speed or something like that.
The view from up here is amazing.
She sounds so excited. How much would this journey cost? Don't question it. This is what she's wanted to do. She's paying for it, I don't care. I like how the music kicks in while we fly on the lake.
The folks on the ground have no idea what they're missing.
I love this. This kind of takes me back to doing OMSI missions and the AI passengers getting on board and just saying random stuff.
Back to the airport already, guys? So, Jessica, you want to fly again?
Whenever you want to do it again, I'm ready.
What an amazing ride. Loved it.
What do you mean follow the traffic pattern? Like boxes all over the place. She loved all 2 minutes of it, and now she wants to go home. There's literally boxes everywhere. I have no idea what boxes are meant to be flying through. Okay, well, I guess we'll go this way. Remember to call tower. Announce final, it says. We're not on final yet. How on earth are we supposed to... Wait, what? I take it we're landing on 3.6 again. Where are these boxes taking us? Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get initial stage of flaps in here, I think. okay, we got this. You hope what gets fixed. The boxes do seem to be a bit misaligned currently, yeah. I'm sure they'll sort it.
Tree Hotel Oscar Traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is on final runway tree 6 to land.
There's a tree on the final approach though, see it? Literally a tree right on the on the threshold of the runway. I wonder what Jessica would think if he crashed into a tree. I'm gonna try and overshoot it. I can't actually see it now. It's down there somewhere though.
So smooth.
So smooth. Brilliant. I need that as a soundbite in my life. Oh, if she said butter, that would be amazing. Or she just went, like a glove. Right, and lights off, tax lights on.
Tree Hotel Oscar Traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to parking.
That was fun. There's an option to record your own voice for ATC. I've not tried it. Should I try it? I'm going to try it. Where do we do that? I need to do that and then like make a weird voice. Oh, is it the character creation? I've already been through character creation. Can I not do it now? This is a long taxiway. His Squirrel ATC voice pack, exactly. Ben, I'm not like an impersonator or something. Oh, could you do Morgan Freeman's voice, Squirrel? No? I like how they put this music over the top of it. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I could do a Scouse accent. I don't think the sim would pick it up properly though. That'll do.
No easy to impress the locals, but I see they're smiling. That's cool. Well done.
Hang on. Shutdown procedure, Control Shift E. Mission success. What do you reckon, A? Must get an A for that. Ooh! Wait a minute. Oh, S tier. Let's go. We hit the S tier. We lost 4% for sightseeing. That's where I oversped a little bit. Landing smoothness, 10%. Really? Bit harsh? Flight smoothness, 100%. Oh, yeah. Everything went perfectly during this flight. I like the gold S. Squirrel, that's what that is. It's a gold squirrel. Aviator performances details. Nonsense. Next. Reputation update. Oh, we're level 3.
You've built up enough flight hours to be eligible to take
Yes.
a CPL.
Let's go.
If you pass your CPL, you can begin to get paid for successful missions.
Money, money, money. Let's go. T-minus 50 for the Starship launch. Unix, thank you for the bits. Main menu, pilot profile B, customize identity, appearance, voice, personal. 1 second. Thank you very much for that. I might have to go back to main menu. I've got some certification thing. I'll do it in a sec. I hope it's not locked out. Would that be settings? Pilot profile. Oh, do I have to go main menu for it? This is the main menu. Where do I do it? Pilot profile B. Is that this? Customize identity. There we go. Appearance, voice, personal. Appearance? How can voice be under appearance? No wonder I didn't see this. Also, where's my bomber jacket gone, you scumbag game? I didn't want a uniform. I can't believe it's literally reset everything. This is what I had on. And then we had that, didn't we? And we didn't have that footwork because we had that. That's what we had. And I didn't have those glasses either. I actually had them. The game's completely reset everything.
Cabin crew.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing.
Hang on. Which is the, Is it that one? No. That one? That one. Hang on, I'm trying to read what my mixer says on it. That one, no. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's not changed. 1, 2, 3. The sound effect's not working. No, that's not working either. I don't know why it's not working. I was thinking of using a sound effect, but it's not working. Perfect outfit, your CPL. Absolutely. Open voice pop-up. This feature allows you to record your voice and use it as the voice of your pilot when speaking in career. To begin the process, press the record button, read the legal text below into your microphone, and then press the stop recording. I state your first and last name. Record consent. I, Lord Squirrel, am aware that recordings of my voice will be used by Microsoft to create and use a synthetic version of my voice. Unable to connect to server. Try again later. Scumbag! Please recite the following. I, Lord Squirrel, I'm aware that recordings of my voice will be used by Microsoft to connect and use a synthetic version of my voice should I be able to connect to the servers. Oh my god. They must have turned that off. I can't do it. Did this work for everybody else? Can't believe that.
ATGS.
Aviate, navigate, communicate.
I didn't have any issues installing it now.
Cleared for approach. Cleared for approach. Landing checklist complete.
We'll have to go with that. Say unable to connect to server. I think it's broken. If I go back into customize, has it remembered everything I set? It has actually. If I click that and then click stop, it just instantly says that. So it's
Clear
just
skies ahead.
Clear skies ahead.
just broken.
Climbing for cruising altitude.
Reset career. Jeez, man, that's easy to click, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. It had photo album though. Oh, nice. All the pictures I've taken. Look at this. Look at that. When we was trying to do El Capitan. Took some amazing photos of El Capitan and it wouldn't accept a single one of them. Absolute outrage. Look at that. That's a good photo. Yeah, none of these were valid. Can you export them? Oh, look at this. Fly there option. Oh, that's cool, man. You can go back through your photographs and just go, let's go and fly there. That's a cool photo. I like that. Delete photo, fly there. See, how can the game not accept that as a photograph? It's literal wallpaper territory. Good that they keep them. Right, career. Just say where they're saved on your PC, you can get them, yeah. I think they're on your PC somewhere, pubs, definitely. Right, certification. Commercial license. 25,000 credits to pass the exam. I've only got 30. This is going to absolutely bankrupt me. Allows you to fly planes for compensation. Let's go and get our CPL. There's no point going helicopter. There are no helicopters in the Alpha. This is the last step before professional pilots receive your CPL. You have to complete a new track ride consisting of a cross-country flight between Van Nuys and Bob Hope airports in Los Angeles County. If you need further information, today's flight plan between Van Nuys and Burbank, blah, 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 blah. See briefing. Proper ATC are expected. You'll be expected to start your aircraft. Hold short, align with takeoff. Merge the traffic pattern until you reach 1,500 feet. Fly crosswind. Climbing towards the end of the traffic pattern at 2,100. Follow VFR. Recommended cruise speed unknown. Slow down, start the final leg into Burbank. Use flaps on approach. You'll be graded on your aviator performance. Follow the flight plan. Smoothness on takeoff. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I like how you can do CPL in VFR. That's amazing. Clouds on, please. Let's have some clouds. Hey, he's got his attire on for his CPL. Turns up in his shorts and sandals for a CPL. Let's go. Love it. Everybody else is turning up in like shirts and stuff.
Welcome to your CPL check ride, the last stop on your way to become a true professional pilot. For this check ride, you will complete a cross-country flight through Los Angeles County, taking off from Van Nuys Airport and then landing at Bob Hope Airport. You can start when you are ready.
I much prefer this voice. but then I would. Okay, so we've got the flight plan in there. That's interesting.
TOS system test. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Van Nuys ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra.
Oh, is that it?
Would
High
like
def.
request taxi to the active departure to the east.
You have to crouch. I'll have to try
Cessna
that.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra taxi to and hold short of runway 16, right using taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 120.2 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 16 right via taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Internal cabin sounds are better. Well, I've got 32 gig. I don't know if 16's enough.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra ready at runway 16 right east departure.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra altimeter 29.92, P-Beg WIHND, P-SEP, wind P-End 258 at 6. Departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Yeah, RAM might be pretty cheap, but you've got to get... Sometimes you've already filled your slots, etc. Sometimes you can't get the exact same brand and speed and everything. Or you got to buy a brand new complementary set of RAM. Is that the traffic pattern box that's shown above me on the virtual light display? I think it might be.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra continue for east departure.
Continue for east departure. That's interesting because the boxes seem to turn west.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra continue for east departure.
Okay, how do we turn that off? Jeez, that is noisy. Also, it says climb to 1900. These boxes don't look like they're 1900. That was loud, that, and it was like unable to turn off as well. Right, maintain 1900. Don't know what the recommended speed is. Reach the long final entry.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra frequency change.
It says land on runway and then connect to arrival airport ATC or press enter. Surely I need to talk to them now. Then someone else full stop landing.
Burbank Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 4 miles west 1,800 feet with Golf to land.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Burbank Tower. Altimeter 29.902. P-bag WIH&D. PSEP. Wind PN 258 at 6. Make straight in runway 8.
Fly straight in runway 8 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, follow the Cessna Skyhawk on final. P-bag WIH&D. PSEP. Wind PN 258 at 6. Cleared to land runway 8.
Clear to land runway 8 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
This glide slope on the boxes just doesn't feel right to me, but I don't think it really matters. I'm just going to do my own thing. I don't think I need to fly inside the boxes necessarily. Yeah, look, the pappies are clearly shown were way too high. I'm just going to ignore the boxes.
500.
Yeah, but I don't want to be deducted points because I'm not flying inside these virtual boxes. No, I think you spend the 25k once, but you get to reset the exam if you need to, I think. Oof. Wing went down then.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, turn next taxiway.
Yeah, the braking on the Cessna anyway is like cheese. It's really bad. It's like the brake pads have gone. Well, it starts you with some money.
Sierra, contact ground on 123.9er.
It starts you with enough money to buy the license.
Burbank ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taxi to parking.
Yeah, YouTube's got some emotes, abducted
Cessna
llama.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taxi to general aviation, parking using taxiway Delta 7.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta 7 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
They do need to up the braking force. They really do. The way the cockpit glass has got all those like mini scratches on it is genuinely authentic, because in a real plane, when you're flying like towards the sun, those little scratches just refract the light a lot and make it really hard to see outside. Hey, Supernova. T-minus 30 pups, okay. Are they looking go for launch pups, do you think? Cool. Let me just pause. Tracker. Okay.
You've performed great today. Keep the same attitude, and I'm sure that you will have great piloting career.
Keep the same attitude. Respect the flight plan. You see? You see this? I reckon I lost that because I didn't fly through the boxes. That's what I reckon that is. Keep the same attitude, it said. Will you switch to Spaceship Start on the stream? I can't stream that. I can't stream somebody else's stream. Like, that's just never going to happen. I won't have permission to do that. Unless Starship give us permission to restream their stream, which I don't think they do. Yeah, right, breakfast. Congratulations, allows to fly a plane for financial compensation and embark on your journey as a professional pilot across a wide range of activities.
Congratulations. Now you are able to earn money for completing missions.
See you later, Tech Glitch. Okay, where do we go from here? Back to HQ. Specializations 2 unlocked. Ferry flight. You were responsible for flying aircraft from maintenance, moving customers, and delivering new aircraft to its owner. Ooh. On short VFR routes, you'll have to take care of aircraft through the journey. Navigate the skies, ensure the safety and integrity of your plane, become a reliable and respected ferry pilot in the world of aviation. Does that mean when we look at missions now, we've got some new ones? Oh, hang on, we're going somewhere else.
Unlocking a new specialization earns you a client's trust, but only one mission awaits. Prove your worth, and more will follow.
A new specialization. What was your first sim rig and what you got into? This is my first rig. And it was wanting to basically... Because I wanted to fly and drive. And it was annoying me that on my desk I had to keep unplugging and plugging stuff back in. And things weren't in the right place. And that's why I built the rig. Wait, why are we back over here? What was that? Can I go back over there now? I want to get this specialization unlocked. Delivering an aircraft to how do you say that? Newmargan Dawn? I don't know. Mr. Wild, the owner of this aircraft, is moving and wants it transferred to the flying club near his new place close to that. And it looks very cloudy. It looks crazy cloudy. It says VFR. I'm hoping they're high-level clouds. Because if they're not, then that could be getting very interesting. Right, how much are we being paid for this mission? It doesn't actually tell me. We accept it before knowing how much money we get. 9,940 credits is the 54,000 XP. Ensure aircraft integrity and land smoothly. Dude, all the Cessnas I've ever flown get hammered into the ground. Ooh. Did you see that? It was like it initialized it with fuel and it kind of, you saw the plane do that. Here he is. The man who just passed his CPL in a pair of shorts. VFR it said. Get rid of that. Let's try this crouching down thing, see if it works. I think you press E, is it? There you go. Oh! I crouched and then did it. Shift C to enter. No, I'd rather do it the hard way, thanks. Do this. Control E. I'm sure I can hear rain.
Hey Cap.
But don't worry, it's
Julia here.
VFR.
Thanks for stepping up for this ferry flight. Today's orders are to get this error, no aircraft compatible with this mission, over to Numajendron ASAP. The owner wants to move this aircraft to a new flying club, but can't do it himself at the moment. Mr. Wild, the owner, is expecting you at the destination on time. Safe travels.
Oh, I love alphas. They're so good. You know, bugs in sims like this are actually cool.
Echo Delta Romeo Mike Traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to runway 36.
Where is runway for? I feel like we're on a golf course. Like, seriously, where's the runway? Is this it? Yeah, let's have a look where we're going. Right, we're all landed on runway 27 apparently. Is that going to be a grass strip? I bet we won't be able to see this. This is going to be amusing.
Echo Delta Romeo Mike Traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taking off runway 36 west departure.
Take off from runway 36, which we think is somewhere here. VFR, yeah, okay. Appears to be heading straight for a tree, but we'll not worry about that too much. It's got a tower. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Flippin' heck, are we on the side of a cliff or something? What is this? What is this scenery? I did not expect that. Uh-oh. I think the sim just crashed. We broke it! It's completely died on me. The sound's gone and everything. Yeah. Hopefully we're still, yeah, it freezes the PC, yeah. So when this sim stops, it completely freezes the PC. And that's why you saw it just die. The whole stream is dead. It shouldn't be. It should still be connected. We've got a black screen on the sim.
I think I broke something.
Lol. I've got a black screen on the sim. Are we all still here? Now you're lagging. Yeah, I don't know. I need to kill this thing somehow. Let me bring up the task manager. Where is it? It doesn't die gracefully, this sim. Okay, it's gone. Right, fine. Are we all still here? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I saw, basically, it was fine, and then I saw the sound bars froze, and then the camera froze. When you close this sim, for me anyway, it freezes the computer for a few seconds. Even when I stop it normally, or it crashes. Let me restart it. I don't know why it crashed then. That's the first time it's crashed. I'm fine on Twitch. Are we here on YouTube? Just restarting. Launching game. Rendell, thank 15 months. Thank you for the delivery, Captain Flint. Kelly, thank you for 108 months. Thank you, Kelly. YouTube's good. Cool. We're just starting up again. Yeah, that scenery on takeoff is mad. Like, you're literally taking off on a ridge. And to your left, it just drops away into a river. And then to your right, it just dropped away into some flat area. I don't know, Trey. Honestly, mate, that's the first crash I've had, so we'll see. Just trying to start. Oh, the sim's not started. Interesting. Oh, is it coming up? There we go. It took a while to restart it this time. I'm playing on Ultra, I think. All the settings are on Ultra. That was what it chose for me. Just give it a sec, let it load and calm down a bit. Was that the Rhine River, Baz? Yeah, I don't know what airfield it was. I didn't pay attention. Neon, thank you for 30 months. Korea. I hope we can do the same thing again. That was amazing takeoff. I wonder if it's kept the mission active. No, we'll have to re-accept it by the look of it. Accept mission. You set it to ultra, but you chose to keep them on very high. Seemed to work better. In what way did it work better? Look at the FB. So that's where it is. EDRM. It literally has a tower here. Look at it. That is an amazing place for a runway. Look at that. Well, it just goes like that. It's nuts. More stable, less choppy loading and stop crashing for you. Interesting. What card have you got? Pups, how are we doing on the old Starship thing? Got a 3090 Ti? Did they make a Ti over 3090? For myself, it's the same as Complicated Breakfast plus higher frame rate, impact higher than 2020, I think, because multi is running. Well, I'll show you what I've got on my graphics settings. It's on advanced. There you go. See, all this stuff is on ultra at the moment. Apart from windshield effects are on high. And I turned motion blur off. So what, you just knocked all this back to high, did you? Off-screen terrain pre-crashing. Did you mess with this? Trees, plants, rocks, grass, all on ultra. Motion blur. I can't deal with motion blur. Put everything on high. Volumetric cloud. I do like clouds on ultra though. It should be on ultra. Compact shadows, ultra. I don't know about any of these. I don't either, Dyson at all. Yeah. Not sure it made a massive difference, if I'm honest, but hey ho. Oh, you need to restart the sim. Well, I'm not doing that. We're going to restart at the break anyway. Let's do that. We'll get rid of that. Hopefully it won't crash on takeoff this time.
EDRM traffic ASXGS is taxiing to runway 36.
No! What do you... What? No, game! I literally changed all this. Oh, you scumbag. Why did it not save all of that? I've got to deal with the whole runway 36 nonsense.
EDRM traffic ASXGS taking off runway 36 west departure.
Been running fine on Ultra. Yeah, I had to go to the main menu to change my avatar voice and stuff. Just gonna do a slightly higher climb out speed. Right, there we go. Yeah, that's why I changed it, breakfast. That was the setting in languages. I can't believe it didn't save that. What's my initial climb at? 1400, there we go. Fly to airport name. Okay.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
I'm not sinking. What are you talking about? Where does it want me to get? Why does it show me the box this way? Oh god, it wants me to do a right turn. Hang on, we got issues here. Commercial flight.step.climb to VFR. Why is there a box here, a box there, and a box over there? I'm losing points right now. We're not going to see all of that 9 grand. I don't even know what altitude it wants me at. Oh man, look at this view. Yeah, the weather did change massively. Because when we did it initially, it was all... Did I have clouds turned off when I set it this time? I have to say, the terrain around here is fantastic. Look at this. It's beautiful. Amazing the way that the Rhine just cuts through everything. Hold Alt-N to skip to descent. What, you can just skip the whole flight? What's the point of that? I'm sorry, Sniffer. SpaceX is a little bit more exciting than me. You would expect to lose points if you skipped. It's the Mosel River, not the Rhine. I don't know, I was going off... I think what Baz said was the Rhine Valley. I assumed it was the Rhine River. Listen, Cyrus, if the launch happens, one of two things is going to happen. Either you're going to see a spectacular explosion, or you're going to see a spectacular catching of a rocket, which has never been done before. Either way, you're going to see something pretty spectacular. If that thing takes off, something cool's going to happen. Could you run this game on high settings and 60 FPS on a 4070? Honestly, mate, I have no clue. Yeah, Volstad, you've got to be careful these days. The fact that YouTube enables people to do those fake crypto streams is quite frankly ridiculous. You're secretly hoping for a big boom? We've seen big booms. I'd love to see it catching a rocket. I think that's just next level, that is. Play one sim for the rest of your life, what would it be? I don't know. Difficult one, isn't it? Probably RimWorld or something like that. Or Factorio, something that just has endless replayability. SpaceX only officially streams on X. They should stream on YouTube as well. And Twitch. This place is crazy. Right, pattern entries here. Time to go manual, I think.
EDRD traffic ASXGS is 3 miles northeast 2,400 inbound to land runway 9.
Does that have VR support? I have no clue. The Grey M, thank you for 7 months. Damon, thank you for 15. Neon Rays, thank you for 30 months. All on Twitch, thank you. Rendell with 15. Mission step is bugged on this one, but it registers fine when you land. What do you mean mission step?
EDRD traffic ASXGS is 2 miles northeast 2,400 inbound to land runway 9.
Get stuck on descent. So what do I need to do? Just fly the pattern down?
EDRD traffic ASXGS is 1 miles north 2,200 inbound to land runway 9.
Yeah, that's what I think he was saying. It's broken on the step descent. But you just land anyway. Yeah, it's so many times. I bet that's what I would be doing. Well, we'll just land it, see what it says. I think the autumn scenery looks great. Reduce speed, yeah, okay.
Welcome to Numagendron Cap. Thanks for taking good care of it for me. I'm so happy to get it home.
They need to do more localized accents though, don't they? 3 minutes, okay. Could you DM it, pups, to me, please? DM it. Never mind. I didn't even get an A. Oh yes, I did. I got an S. Let me click on watch.
More things going to be happening.
Let me mute that. Okay, next. Look at this, 17.5 grand. The employer took 7.5 out of that. So we got 10. This is why you want to cut out the middleman. Level 3, level 5? Jeez, just skip level 4.
I see you've made good progress so far. I think you will need a space of your own. You can take this desk. It's been empty for a while.
I can take this desk, thanks.
Range clear is the only thing that's been potentially...
That's a lot of rockets right there.
So I'm going to start to quiet down. We'll hear our flight director for today, Tristan.
T-minus 1 minute, guys, if you want to watch.
As of right now, we are
I'm just going to watch the launch. I need to see this. People are clapping. We got our own desk. That's why they're clapping. Look at all the like the condensation just swirling around. Where do they get these hyperactive people?
Flight director is go for launch.
Flight director is go for launch. 20 seconds. Let's go.
Best words you can possibly hear 20 seconds away from liftoff.
T-minus 10.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ignition. That's taken off at a strange angle.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
That pitched downrange really quickly when it took off. I thought it was going over then.
Booster after chamber pressure nominal.
We're just watching the SpaceX launch. Looks like all the rockets fired. Normally they get a failure on some rocket, on one of the Raptors, but it looks like they've all gone.
Booster and ship, avionics power, telemetry nominal.
You can't see. I can't show you, dude. You're gonna watch it yourself. I cannot show you. If you want to watch it, that's the link.
Max Q.
I can't stream it. At least the cameras are working. It's always annoying when they take off and like some of the cameras cut out. It is a bit of a chat along. I can't restream it. I wish they allowed it. So far, so good. 27 kilometers altitude. They're gonna try and catch it, Andy. That's the nuts thing about this. That looks amazing. Yeah, the colour on that. Yes, exactly, with that tower. Look at that, they're down to like about 15%, 10% locks.
You can still see it up behind me. That is one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen in my entire life. Coming up on hot staging next.
That's such a cool view.
Ship engine start up.
Most engines cut off.
Stage separation.
Yeah, separation. All the inner Raptors are fired. Oh, where's that going? Is that normal?
Ship under its own power. I'm seeing 6 out of 6 Raptors lit. Hopefully I got a booster on the way back to me. I'm going to send it to you guys in Hawthorne.
Oh man, that was absolutely incredible. I loved how the crowd here in Hawthorne all went ooh at that first view of the blue flames from the booster.
That's amazing though. Watching the two just separate from each other. That is nuts.
The booster and the tower are both performing automated checks to make sure we are go for the booster to return to the launch pad for that catch. And once those are
I like how the launch has got like 3 Raptor engines. Oh, it's gone. It's out of fuel. Altitude 110 kilometers. Tower is go for catch. It's the thing they are. I mean, you think about this, right? This rocket is 118,000 meters above the surface, and they're going to bring it back down to a very specific location and catch it in a tower. That is insane when you think about it.
That means it's going to be a really exciting morning. Again, the booster is making its way back towards now land in order to make that catch attempt in the tower.
So incredible to see these views. You can see the ship on the right-hand side of your
128k now.
Raptor engines are under full power. Once again, the booster is making its way back to the launch site. We are going to try and catch it.
Even so, the computing power aside, Oceanic, you've got so many dynamic things going on. You've got the Earth's rotation, which is like just one part of it. The fact that you launched in the wrong direction and then you've got to turn around and then come back. Then you've got all the turbulence of the atmosphere when you come back through it, which is always dynamic. Just the sheer computational dynamic processing you've got to do is insane.
I can't wait for us.
Long dinosaur. You should know Nutslammer by now, mate.
That is going to be incredible. incredible. It was so cool to hear the liftoff. And so once again, it's successful.
140 Ks it's at now.
Starship Flight 5.
140 kilometers.
Has separated from the booster. The booster is there on your screen.
Are they sending the launch stage back into the sea? Or are they bringing that back to the site as well?
Catch using the chopsticks. We did hear the confirmation that the command was sent to the tower. We are go for catch.
And in order to...
Guys, we should just be about 30 seconds away from landing.
Go for catch. It's coming down. Oh my god, it is coming down. 3,000 kilometers per hour. That thing is flying. 7 kilometers altitude. Oh my life. It's lit. All Raptors have lit. There's pieces flying off it. This is not good. There's fires coming out the side of it. This is not good. I'm telling you, this is going to blow up. This is going to blow up. Oh my god. What? Are you kidding me? As if they did it? Are you serious? I cannot believe they did that. That thing looked like it was going to explode, and it just like hovered and moved over, and then it went. That is bonkers. That worked first time. That is insane. It's on fire. I swear that thing's going to blow up. It's just sat there like a smoking gun right now.
Guys, I'm sorry. Like, even at this day and age, what we just saw...
Jeez, man. Yeah, I can't either, Chris. I can't believe what we've just seen. It's hard to appreciate the scale of that structure. They need to get a fire extinguisher on that real fast, otherwise there'll be nothing left of that rocket. That tower needs to have like spray, like water sprays on it. Just cool it down. They got to put that fire out.
Dan, I love this. You are reflecting exactly what everybody else here in Hawthorne, except maybe a little bit more because you got to see it with your own eyes.
How was that?
We got it.
How was that? That was insane. That was super cool. So the mate, Starship's still at like 150k, just cruising up there.
Booster isn't the only excitement that we have today. Just confirmation there, a gorgeous view of planet Earth behind the ship, and it is now.
That was amazing to watch.
This is just an incredible day. Live views there as the booster vents. Some pressures there. That is a live view from the top of the tower looking at the chopsticks.
I am still in disbelief. I'm trying to catch my tears just like the chopsticks caught the booster. It has been non-stop since liftoff.
Starship's going to race over the Indian Ocean. I mean, it doesn't matter what happens, does it? Like that, they just caught the booster.
Its job for today. We are going to take a short break for the next 30 minutes. We'll return back at T plus 40 minutes while the ship continues to coast before re-entry.
Oh man. And
Okay, that's going to be another 30 minutes before anything else happens. That was... Well, I assume the fires stopped burning because there's nothing left to burn. I don't know.
Views or no views, we'll see you back here at T plus 40 minutes for coverage of Starship's re-entry, flip maneuver, landing burn, and splashdown.
Right, we need a reminder in 25 minutes, guys. That was something else. We basically just watched history being made. There's no like other way of putting that. Like nobody has ever done that before. That was crazy. What was impressive, like all the Raptor engines fired, like everything went just perfectly. It's the way it kind of came down and then fired and just moved itself over, and then it was great. Dr. Drulia, thank you for the 200 bits. That was sick indeed. Absolutely amazing. Specializations. What have we got here? Ferry flight. Flight seeing. Each flight gives an opportunity to see and discover iconic landmark. Okay. Missions. Let's have a look. Yeah, right. At 5 kilometers, it was absolutely hurtling towards the ground with hardly any fuel left. I thought it was going to run out of fuel, if I'm honest. The whole island. Ooh. Okay, so that's unlocked more of these moving aircraft around missions. Plane delivery. I wish this worked. It's a shame this doesn't work. And then you've got these down here now. This is the new one. Sightseeing over Venice, beautiful landmarks. Go on then, let's have a look at that. Megan Boyko booked a flight scene tour with her boyfriend as a highlight of her vacation near Venice. The area is a must-see for tourists. We must showcase each landmark in its best light. Your guest can't afford missing to capture this moment. Oh, wow. So we depart out the runway. We're going to make a left turn over Torcello Basilica. Straight back towards San Marco Square, turn right, loop around San Giano Park, and then back onto Final. That's pretty cool. It took a huge risk. That thing could have destroyed so many things. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Do you know what, Three Guns? If they put that in KSP, that would be something else, wouldn't it? You'd have to set it up manually, Alfie. I had to set up all my stuff manually. Oh, I forgot to go back to the main menu. What, KSP2 is looking a bit dead at the moment, yeah. Not sure what its fate is. Probably somebody's going to have to buy the IP and carry on with it. Press enter to request boarding. Wait, what?
Boss, I'm ready.
Roger.
Oh, we've got a new livery. Evergreen Tours. Look at this. Do you know what would be cool? Is if when you get your own planes, you can have your own custom livery.
Captain, seems like you're ready. Isn't it just perfect for a little tour? Your guest on board today is Megan. She's got her fiancé with her. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Let's go, Captain. Thumbs up.
Oh, I love it. Right, let's get landing lights.
LIPV traffic ASXGS is taxiing to runway 5.
Right, well, runway 5 is over there somewhere.
Nice to meet you. I'm Manuel Antonio. I'm hanging out with Megan for this flight. Lucky me.
Do we have the right PPL? Hey, I've got a CPL.
LIPV traffic ASXGS, taking off runway 5 departure to the north.
Yeah, we watched the Starship launch. Enter runway 05, which I'm going to assume is this.
I'm a bit nervous, but I'll be okay. Super excited to see the landscape from up high.
She's a bit nervous, guys. Bit of a scenery thing going on the left there.
One way to find out. Me flying.
What is that?
Incredible.
Shouldn't that say climb to 500 feet, not climb at 500 feet? Wait. Fly to San Marcos Square, okay. I've no idea what altitude it wants us to go to. Absolutely none. Okay. Matt PD, thank you for the super chat donation. SpaceX literally just caught a rocket. Yep. That was something.
Are you okay? Not too scared?
Not at all. I'm too impressed to be scared.
I love the unemotional way that they talk. Are you okay? You're not too scared. Not at all. I'm too impressed to be scared. It's brilliant. Well, that's why I don't have a million people watching me dance on a song, you see. I think you should slow down a bit. Well, we're not got to our destination yet.
I feel like a real adventurer. With a seatbelt, but still.
The call of adventure. I'm talking whip and hat. I'm sure you've got this famous music playing in your head.
And she thinks she's Indiana Jones. Absolute genius. Right, slow down so that we can give her a nice tour of this bit. I presume we're going to have to do some kind of circle around here. Fly to San Marcos Square. Wait, what? Got to fly around this first, haven't we?
You can't even imagine this from the ground, but when you take off it's awesome.
Okay, I don't know where we're flying next. Marco Square. What the heck is that? Oh, there you go. Let me get back onto these boxes that I couldn't see. Come to Turkey. I will at Christmas. Hey!
The view. It's incredible.
Oh yeah, the flight path's up there on the left, isn't it? Getting a bit choppy, so I thought I'd get a little heading hold going.
I realize how small
we are from up here. And glad you're the pilot, not me.
Just the most random stuff that they come out with. Looks like they want us to descend a little bit. It's not crashed to me, Organ Foreman. It's crashed once. Whoa, it's getting bumpy. Wait, where are we going? Wait a minute. This is the airfield, isn't it? Something's not right here. Do you know what? We've flown completely the wrong route. I'm telling you, I'm supposed to be over there.
Hey Captain, must be great seeing the sunset from up here.
You see that other pink line over there? I tell you what happened. I've turned around, saw the boxes, flown the boxes, and the boxes were actually the flight in. Because that's the airfield. We're supposed to be over here. Hey, she's getting bonus time. She can't complain. I think the game wanted us to turn... Actually, I don't know. I'm not cheating the passengers. They're getting bonus time. They can't complain about this. See, it's not showing me boxes here.
So peaceful.
Nobody has ever said that in the back of a Cessna 172. It's so quiet up here. So peaceful. Take your headphones off. What? See, we're meant to be on this track. That's what it is. Okay.
I've always wanted to fly over to San Marcos Square. Now I can check it off the list.
Oh, now we get the boxes back. That is the most confusing set of boxes. Like, what even is that? Like, seriously. What is that? I don't even know what I'm meant to do with that. I'm just going to follow the flight plan and completely ignore those boxes. Aircraft entered prohibited airspace. Dude, you sent me here.
Amazing. I heard it was going to be memorable, and it is.
Stay within 0.4 miles. Oh god. I think the problem is it's throwing too many boxes at once, and so you don't know where the entry and exit is. It's like literally showing everything. Hang on.
Captain, can't we fly a bit closer, please?
Yes, we can.
I'd really like to capture more details.
We'll manually follow the flight plan. What's with this music? What's going on? I'm going to lose lots of points for this. Yeah, I think they need to color code the boxes, and I think they need to not draw as many boxes. You only need to know the next few. You don't need to see everything.
Exactly what I expected. Bring on the awesome pics of this aerial visit.
There you go. And now, presumably, we can pick up the flight plan again. Well, now that's interesting. I'm not sure. These boxes don't line up with the flight plan. Are we going somewhere else? Can't remember. Next location's to your left. Alright, we'll follow these boxes. Just the way we came in, though.
This is so much more amazing than I expected.
God, this is confusing. I thought we had to go north or something. Follow the bridge to the mainland. Dude. What, over there? It just feels like we're going the wrong way. Yeah, I just, it doesn't feel right. Let's turn around.
Can't wait to show my photos to my friends. Everyone's gonna want to book a flight.
If you just look at the nav, it's like it's on the wrong part of the nav now. It's got completely confused. We're supposed to come in this way, then turn right and loop back over there somewhere. Probably on Amici. I think I'll probably lose money on this flight. Never mind. I have played Elite Dangerous, yeah.
I didn't expect it would feel like this. Like floating above the world.
What, in a plane? You didn't expect that? Okay, bro. Is this right? So the flight plan wants me to turn around, but I don't know where it wants me to go right now. I think we're meant to go to something over here. Like that there. We're meant to like loop back around that, but if what's happening is Garmin doesn't like really sharp turns like that, so it cuts the corner really badly. There you go. Fly around Sangiano Park. The terrain around here is a bit messed up. Right, we got it.
Every detail is loud and clear from up here.
Thanks, ChatGPT. I think we're going to lose a lot of points on this, but it doesn't matter.
Check this vista, guys. I'm getting goosebumps.
The excitement. The music's brill. Surely that counts as an orbit.
That scenery. Stunning.
Come on, I need to turn left. Thank you. You want to check the accessibility settings? We'll have to land first. I don't know what was under there. You can have stuff read out to you. Yeah, now we've got to land back at where we took off from. That little grass strip. There's so many like little tiny islands around here.
I don't feel afraid or dizzy. What a nice surprise.
Well, that's good to hear. It must be all that smooth piloting, yeah? Very bumpy. You need to go to the first place that you went. You what, mate? Thought there was only 3 points of interest and we've seen 3. Aren't we just landing now?
What's going on, Manuel Antonio? You've been pretty quiet.
Just soaking it all in, you know.
Totally.
Are we landing or are we just like flying somewhere else? Yeah, I'm looking at the mission steps. Let me pause it. I'm looking at the mission steps. But I don't know where Torcello Basilica is. Is it there? So we've gone through that blue box, but it's not showing me anything. Recommend going back and watching the landing a few times. You can see the sonic booms from the clouds. Yeah. You're flying to Torcello Basilica. Okay, so we're not meant to be landing right now. Is that what we're saying? Or we are? Because the flight plan is just... I suddenly thought I have absolutely no idea where we're meant to be going. It's on the left.
It feels like a moment out of time. You do an amazing job, Captain.
Yeah!
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Well, thank you guys, but yeah, I know exactly where I'm going, so don't you worry about me. I think, isn't it the thing that's like behind is FPL 001? Is that not it? This thing on the flight plan, surely that's it. I mean, they're happy. They're getting a nice little scenic tour, but yeah. Northeast near the airport.
I feel like a real adventurer. With a seatbelt, but still.
Hey, you already said that. You can't use that line again. Look at the GPS. It's on the top left. What, where we just came from? Surely not. It's practically just east of the airport. Do you reckon we get charged for all the fuel? So when we took off, was that the first thing that we went to?
Your office view is pretty epic, Captain. I'm not in my comfort zone, but I'm enjoying it too.
Run out of dialogue because the flight's too long, pretty much. So I'm going to head straight for that triangle top left. Do you reckon that's it? Olikas, thank you for 61 months. I think, thank you for 20. You're only using the left tank.
I like the way you multitask,
The
Captain.
heck?
Talking on the radio while flying the plane. It's
Why would it
impressive.
spawn me into a plane and only use the left tank? It's like your wife navigating. Right, so what's this waypoint here then? There needs to be like a VFR map you can bring up. There's just literally no boxes here. You reckon it's buggy? I don't know. Cello Basilica. Is there a way? 1 second. Is there a way that you can view? There you go. free cam. There you go. So that's us, and that's the Torcello Basilica straight ahead. So if ever you want to know where you are, just press escape, go to free cam, and then you can see what you're doing. There's a tip. Like, why it doesn't show it as a POI, I do not know. It's over here somewhere. I can't remember where it was now. Off to the left. Ah, there you go. Do you know, I'm sure this flight plan is bugged. Re-entry performing at the moment. What's its altitude? Under 27K. I don't get why we've had to go over there and then come back over here. Like, this was more or less on the departure. Right, so we fly around here and then what? We head back to base maybe? Return to base, finally. That flight plan was all kinds of messed up. Was that the airfield, San Nicolo? Fly to pattern entry. Yeah, okay. See, it shows it and then it stops showing it. Low fuel. Whoa. Right, let's see where we are. So it wants us to go to the right and get on approach. So I think we fly... I think we're supposed to come in back over the square. That's what I remember. The airfield's here and we're supposed to come in this way. Let me just pause it a sec. Have a quick look at the SpaceX feed.
Allow us to cover.
Okay. Right, and then we'll unpause it. And that thing is moving. Alexandra, how you doing? The actual scenery is a bit messed up on the trees around here. Well, that's nothing to do with the graphic settings I changed. I'm on Windows 11 and it's fine for me. I've tried it on 10 and it works on 11. Okay, so if we go over to San Marcos Square, we should be able to pick up a box and head back in. Re-entry is starting, I can see it. I wonder if parts of it will catch on fire this time. Not showing me the pattern, so we'll just ignore it. Oh, now it shows me the box. Oh my god. This is weird.
LIPV traffic ASXGS is on final runway 5 to land.
500.
Well, they got a little bit more than they paid for. I don't think you can complain about that. Look at this. SpaceX is coming into land. I'm coming into land. Stop at hole short. So smooth. I literally need that as a soundbite. Genuinely need that as a soundbite.
Hey guys, welcome home. So Megan, ready for another round?
I'm ready for another go-round, Captain.
Loved it.
I'm
Thanks.
taxing too quickly. There's one Bush plane, one Cessna 172, and the F-18. They're the only planes in the Alpha. Well, I'm trying to taxi back so I can watch SpaceX. And I'm getting penalised for my taxi speed. Streamlabs, have it. It's a bit bumpy around here. I don't know, I'm being penalised because it pops up and said aviator performance in orange, which means it's not liking my taxi speed.
That was a great session. You really nailed it with the clients. Keep it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I really nailed it. 69 kilometers. $3.5 million viewers watching me right now. Watching SpaceX. 9100 landing smoothness. Give me a break. Give me a break. I didn't even get an A for that. Seriously. Okay, so for prohibited airspace, right? I take issue with this. Landing lights on night landing. What? This is rubbish, right? Because it told me to fly over that square. It literally had boxes. So that's nonsense. That one I'm not even sure about. And this one I don't even get. This is useless. I didn't tell you anything. Right, next. Wow. What? 23,000, she took 16? What the heck is that? That's like 70% or something? Why did she take so much? Level 6. Right, let me just have a quick look at SpaceX.
That was the area where we got a little bit of that burn through.
Where are we? 68 kilometers up? Right, who reckons this thing is going to melt again? I love this IRL KSP stuff. The fins are melting. They look like they're made out of a different material this time. That is some space age material, whatever that is.
The Raptor engine, specifically the turbo pumps, to help ensure that the hardware is at the right temperature before we give a full push, a full flow of propellant at engine startup.
I love the rainbow color on that fin.
To say we are getting closer to the landing bird.
We definitely are, and again, if you
Are the planes close to actual cost in real life? I don't know.
see the altitude that the ship is, and it has
It looks like tin foil. No, it doesn't.
making its way closer and closer to Earth. We're currently at about 63 kilometers from planet Earth, and you'll see that number trend lower and lower as we get closer and continue through this re-entry.
It's doing 20,000 kilometers per hour. That's insane.
A while longer. We have about 10 minutes or so, roughly, before we execute.
I can't show SpaceX on stream.
The ignition for the landing burn, starting with.
No, you have to watch it yourself, I'm afraid.
So we're making a controlled re-entry. This is one of the primary objectives for Starship today, is to demonstrate
That's the link.
another controlled re-entry
I can't restream it. I don't have permission.
On flight 4, and so far that is looking good.
What do you reckon will happen? Good landing?
As we start to really get lower, we're going to start seeing the atmosphere.
They said that whatever the heat shield is made of doesn't need refurbishment between flights. Look at the sparks coming off it.
Closer to the speed of sound, you'll see the flaps start to maneuver.
It's doing 19,000 and it's rapidly slowing down. We'll have a chat along chat. Well, exactly.
And we're going to try and do another one on this flight today. We tweaked it a little bit, so we're going to try and splash down at a little bit.
It looks pretty controlled at the moment. It looks like it's nominal, as they say.
And the goal with that is try and keep the ship intact, and then if we're able to,
I believe it is, yeah. Zara's. It's obviously coming in at a very gentle angle because it is slowing down gradually.
Starship has passed through the peak heating phase of flight, approaching maximum entry dynamic pressure.
Maximum entry pressure. Yeah, flying Brit. I'm just going to watch this landing and then we'll do something else. Although I might go back to the main menu so I can change some settings. In fact, while it's falling through the sky, what we'll do is we'll go back to main menu. Settings, accessibility. So somebody wanted to see the accessibility settings. You've got text size, background opacity, main color. So you can do like different contrasts and stuff.
And that's typically when we would
got narration and auto cues.
Connection or views of the vehicle, but again with Starlink we were able to get some live views throughout that entire process there.
HC Blair, thank you for 30 months. Azor Gamer, thank you for 5 Canadian dollars. Morning Paul, been busy with a new job since trying to catch a stream. Probably gonna switch over to YouTube now as I never liked Twitch. Lol. You watch what you like, my friend. Kenko! Thank you for 82 months, Kenko. I do apologise, mate. I missed that. I don't know if that happened while I was busy or flying around. But thank you. And Alexandre Ferdinand, thank you for becoming a Cashew member on YouTube. Yeah, I just noticed that, Captain Flynn. I need to look at that. Can one of the mods make a note of that in memos chat? Actually, what's... It should have read that, Captain Flint. Is 5 Canadian dollars more than 2 US dollars? Because that's the trigger to be read, I think. I don't know what the conversion rate is. It may well have been that. Oh, that fin doesn't look good at the bottom. That looks like... That looks like that's going to rip off to me. Yeah, Christopher, thank you, Chris. That should have triggered TTS. I need to look at that. I don't think that fin's going to stay on, you know.
We can see, so for those that perhaps didn't catch a glimpse of the vehicle before liftoff, there are two.
So you've got screen narrator, you can turn that on. You've got subtitles that you can turn on. Change the size of that, then you've got effects and animation. Menu animations, controller vibration, camera shake, etc. So that's the accessibility stuff that somebody wanted to see. I wanted to...
Cabin crew, doors to arrival and cross-check.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our descent to destination.
So, under language, if you put on authentic language, it stops them from saying runway 36. They'll actually say 36.
northwest-ish of Australia, and we are attempting to, as we did on Flight 4, perform a flip maneuver as well as
Starship is at maximum entry dynamic pressure, remains on a good trajectory.
All right, so that is great news there. Like Dan said earlier,
I don't think this thing's going to stay in one piece. That is looking like it's melting apart right now. Yeah, the fuselage is glowing, like fins are glowing. Whatever's left of it is not going to be. It's not going to be able to land, I don't think.
Evidence of that friction buildup. The atmosphere is actually helping to slow the vehicle down. If you're watching the telemetry.
The thing is, it reaches a point where it slows down enough that the air starts to cool it rather than heat it. I think it's past that point now. But yeah, it is looking worse than last time, to be honest. It's all gone dark.
Demonstrate controlled re-entry during this phase of flight, this re-entry phase.
Yeah, we have 6 engines on ship.
Ooh.
But we only need 3 of them.
So you can actually do a ferry flight mission as well as discovery tour as well as a scenic flight. You can do all 3 now in that area.
Have a what we call a soft splashdown.
So yeah, it's generating more of these now.
It's going to feel a little bit harder on the top of the surface of the water, but it'll look pretty gentle.
Look around here.
And like we said earlier, we hope to have some more views, even of that phase of the flight. So fingers crossed that we can.
A scenic ride over Luxembourg with Tom.
We are hoping to splash down softer than we did last time on Flight 4.
How much do we get paid for that?
Right now, Starship continuing to make its descent back to planet Earth.
Difficulty 15 minutes, that should be fine. Tom Sawes and his sister will be joining on this flight over home region. Buckle up, it's time for a nice ride through the skies. What is that? Takeoff, you turn right, you do a squiggle. What's this? Is that like some kind of loop over there?
There it is. So at this point in time, we say transonic because certain parts of the vehicle, like the flap that you see on your screen, faster than the speed of sound.
Jeez, man. Clicked on the browser and it closed the subsonic. It's not the best view though, is it? Are we landing at night again?
We're basically about a minute and a half, away from the landing flip.
Yeah, the crowd's
They need to ban these night landings. They're not very good for the cameras.
again, just about a minute away from the expected splashdown, so we should see a lot happening coming up here shortly. We're currently having
The camera died. Yay.
and it is a little bit dark on your screen, but hopefully we'll get some good views of the ship.
I have to laugh. It's 8 kilometers and it's still horizontal.
We saw that speed drop like a rock. So we're doing a belly flip right now, or a belly flop right now. That's tiny. If you saw the high altitude.
At what point is it going to flip over? Because it's only 6,000 meters off the ground, 5,000 meters off the ground, and it's still like that.
Pretty much all of the speed we're going to, we're essentially at terminal velocity.
Starship is at 5 kilometers altitude, remains on top.
4,000 meters.
Five to go.
Is that telemetry wrong, or is it still in a belly flop position? $3,000 meters. 2,000, still horizontal.
Starship is on target, approaching landing burn startup.
Approaching landing burn, 1,000 meters off the ground, still horizontal. Is this just going to be a big boom? 0 kilometers. There it goes. We can't see it, really. Oh, there we go. I think it's touchdown. Yep, there's the water. It's landed in the sea. Nice. Oh, there's a big boom. Big boom. Called it. Woo. Good luck recovering that. Oh, there goes that Starship. It landed, and then the fire just carried on, even though it was in the sea, and then it just went bang. Thank you, Beaker. I like how there's some cameraman on a boat that just watched it blow up. Oh well. Ironically, they caught the booster and then detonated the Starship. Oh my god. Oh well, it's enough of that. Let's do this. Client Claude Deborah, Flight Coordinator, Luxembourg Flying Club. Why is that guy sliding around like Michael Jackson? Oh my god.
Looks like a perfect day for flying, Captain. Today, you're flying with a local celebrating a special occasion, Tom, over our very own region. He's got his sibling with him. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff. Captain, it's up to you.
Carp Maniac, Adam, thank you for your tip. Appreciate the support, thank you. I think this is going to be a nightmare to follow.
Luxembourg ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra with Quebec request taxi to the active straight-out departure.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taxi to and hold short of runway 06 via taxiway Bravo 1 Bravo 2 Bravo Tree Bravo 4. Contact tower on 118.105 when ready.
You what, mate? 1 Bravo 2 Bravo 3 Bravo 4. Knowledge.
Taxiing hold short runway 06 via taxiway Bravo 1 Bravo 2 Bravo Tree Bravo 4 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Do you reckon the fuel truck parking right on my taxi route is meant to happen?
So happy to be flying with you today, Captain. I'm Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Nice to meet you. I'm Christian. I'm hanging out with Tom for this flight. Pretty exciting.
Oh, you want me to do this? Oh my life, what's all this about? Tom sounds very excited. Okay. It's okay, we got this. I'll just taxi over here. I mean, I don't see what was wrong with just coming straight off from there to this taxiway. .8 kilometer taxi. Are you actually having a laugh with this? If you're watching on YouTube, just bear in mind you can skip back, so you might not be watching live. That tablet looks good with the maps. At least the fuel tank's on both this time. Don't know why it was on left tank only. Oh, this is an absurd taxi. You move your tab to your side. If you can, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you move it. Absolute ridiculous taxi. It's supposed to be a 15-minute flight, but it didn't take into account 15 minutes of taxi. Yeah, Tom did want more bang for his buck. There is literally no need to taxi all the way down for the full length of this runway. Finding chat on YouTube takes 40 seconds to load up. Uh-oh, see, look. I'm being done for taxiing too quick now. I am Ripple, yeah. It was there 2 weeks ago. Lufthansa used a taxiway behind you for intersection departure. The Cessna did. No, the Cessna doesn't need. I could have taken off on the taxiway.
Luxembourg Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra at runway 06 ready for departure, straight out departure.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra QNH 101 tree. PBEG WIHD PSEP. Wind, P-end, com straight out departure approved. Clear for takeoff, runway 06.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 06 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Right. Flaps are set. Let's bring the trim wheel back a little bit. It really was, Baz. It's an absurd taxi. They're going to have to tweak those missions, aren't they? Just give you a takeoff run that's big enough. Tom is like super excited character. I don't think the voices sound robotic. They lack the emotion. Set speed of something. $2,100 feet it wants, is it? Oh, what? What the heck is this? Oh, this was that weird S-curve I saw on takeoff. What on earth is like, that's literally a circle in the sky.
That's my place! If I were home, I could wave to myself.
Are you sure? Too bad. I think I missed it. Call me corny, but I'll treasure this memory with you all my life.
Well, they can with like
Everything
virtual
I see
displays.
makes a great photo.
Tom is super excited to be flying. You're turning off the NPC dog. No, you got to leave it on. It's the best part.
You know that movie where the wizard flies around on a giant eagle? This is like that. Except the wizard didn't wear a seatbelt.
Good one, Tom.
The view from up here is amazing.
Back to reality, folks. Hey, did you enjoy it, Tom? Ready for your next flight?
Wait,
The
what?
flight went so well. Great thrills, insane panorama over Sandweiler. Let's go again.
Where the heck are we
Great
going
time
now?
from start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
Where are we going? Follow the traffic plan. Fly to final? Wait, what? What? haven't even done the whole thing yet, have we? Look at the flight plan. I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused. Why are we flying the traffic pattern to land? No, it wasn't just a fly around. If you look at the flight plan on the GPS, it's like got loads of things we're meant to do. Weird. No, look what it says. Mission steps. Follow traffic pattern, fly to final. That's what it says. I'm doing what it's telling me to do.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, P-Bag WIH&D, P-SEP, wind, P-end, com clear to land runway 06.
Clear to land runway 06 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I don't know. Either I misunderstood or this is bugged. See, it says land on runway, but it doesn't say anything about contact an ATC. It just says land on runway. I'm going to press enter anyway. Nope, doesn't do anything.
500.
Can I check the tablet? Okay, how? This one? Got nothing. Report go around. So, clear to land, runway 06. Where did this come from? This never happened. Okay. I are confused. Did you? Did it? Cool. I guess I missed it.
So smooth.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra acknowledge last transmission.
What?
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra exit runway when able.
I acknowledged every transmission. So smooth.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra contact ground on 118.105.
So nice to hear him saying decimal.
118.105 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Luxembourg ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Request taxi to parking.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Golf Bravo. Tree Bravo, 2 Bravo.
Not another 15-mile taxi. Oh my God.
Aviation parking using taxiway Golf Bravo Tree Bravo 2 Bravo 1 Alpha Kilo 1 Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
2.9 kilometer taxi in a Cessna. Most of this flight was taxi. Literally taxied 6 kilometers. I feel sorry for this guy. I don't know what he's paying for. I'll probably get told off for taxiing too quickly. It might as well be Skipple. You need to watch out for the missions then. You need to look at them, and if they're a big airport, just stay away from them. Small grass strips, that's where it's at. You literally just taxi, turn and go. We are now, Darren, as of this weekend. How's 2024? Been pretty good. It's only crashed once. On the whole, for a tech test, it's pretty good. No, shuts. I've not added any stuff into the community folder. You aren't getting paid for this one, Wild Dog. It said we're getting paid like, was it 9,000 or something? I think you're too late now, Oliver. The tech test closes at 7 AM tomorrow. There's only like 18 hours left, I think. Alt-N to skip to shutdown. Do you know what? Alt-N it is.
No easy to impress the locals, but I see they're smiling. That's cool. Well done.
That was a weird mission. Okay, so landing smoothness, 92%. Do you think that landing deserved to lose 8%? Like, I don't even know what I could have done. Most important mistakes. Taxi speed, okay. Missed an ATC transmission, that's a lie. Landing lights on night landing. If I understand this correctly, I landed with my lights on, or I definitely did. I think it's saying I don't need them on in the daytime, which is not actually correct. We always put them on. Anyway, we've got an S tier. So we lost like what, 700 XP or something? Reputation slowly heading towards B. Ooh. Is it me, or is that XP curve suddenly got quite long then? We have 22k in the bank. What's under certification? Instrument rating. Allows you to navigate when you cannot fly for visual reference. You will no longer be grounded for cloudy... Wait! You will no longer be grounded for cloudy, rainy, snowy, or poor visibility conditions. Which implies that if you take a mission and the weather's adverse, it won't let you fly unless you have this. Night currency. Allows you to carry passengers at night. Why didn't we get paid for that, Wild Dog? $175k, that is expensive. 50k for a night rating. 35k for tail wheel, 35 for high performance. 200 for turboprop. 750 for scoop. What? 1.5 million? Right, 2.5 million. There you go. 2.5 million to get you Jet ATPL. Man, some of these are going to take a bit of time, aren't they, eh? There's no point trying rotorcraft, Oliver. We've almost got skydive, but given we don't have a skydive plane, I don't think that's going to work out. Anyway, we're up at 3 o'clock. It's time to take a break. It is lunchtime for me. Oh, right, I'll be back in an hour, guys. Thank you for watching. Can you own your own plane? Yes, the whole point is you earn enough money to buy your own plane, and then you take the risk of the plane on board. So if you crash it, damage it, you're paying for all the repair costs. You can optionally get insurance. I don't think that's available in this tech alpha, but that's what they said they're going to do. Right, it's 2 o'clock. Sorry, it's 3 o'clock now. I'll be back at 4. So I'm going to take an hour's break and go and get some food. Okay, that's it for me, guys. See you in an hour's time. Bye for now.